So as you're coming forward, feel the thumb with the hand. Feel the thumb with the hand. And then feel it separate out from the hand. Okay, and now come back, come back, come back. And at a certain point, the thumb, it comes back and it's with the hand again. That's it, do that several times. Oh, the leg is the natural separator. And then the thumb comes back. And the leg is the natural separator, and then the thumb comes back. And you can do that rocking the pelvis as well. Okay, so, and then try the other hand. Da, 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 da. Notice whether one hand does this nicer, or like, does one hand do this movement better than the other hand? Better? What the fuck? Like, this is a completely perverse movement. Like, what's good or bad about this movement? Like, what is he talking about? Okay, and then do both like that, and bring it back here, and they're together. And then, oh, the leg separated them out, and then the leg brought them together, and the leg separated them out, and the leg brought them together. And now, separate them out by, instead of putting the thumb to the inside, put the fingers to the outside, like that, and come back together. And put the fingers to the outside. Oh, look, they're totally separated. But it feels nice. Before I asked, come on, do this, and nobody's doing it enough. And all of a sudden, they're extremely separated, but it feels nice because the leg helps the thumbs just really individuate from the hand. And you come back. And this time go down here and let the fingers go to the outside, and then you somehow come around and stand up on your thumbs. Good. Now, rock on your pelvis, rock on the thumbs. Rock on the pelvis. That's it. Put the fingers to the outside, rock, rock, rock. So now it's almost like playing the piano. Okay? Put the fingers to the inside, rock, rock, rock. Feel where your thumb wants to collapse. Probably with some of you wanted to go or something like that. And then you figure out, okay, how can I do this? And I can rock here, and I can rock here, and I can rock here, and I can rock. And all find as many places as you can rock on the thumbs and the sits bones simultaneously. And finding, oh, where did it want to fall down? You could even do different directions. Where did it want to fall down? Where does it feel nice? Where? Oh God, there's no way I'm going to collapse. I'm completely on this thumb. And you see it's very straight. It's almost more than straight. It's bent the wrong way, so to speak. And, yeah, Thomas, allow that to bend the wrong way. No, allow it to bend the wrong way. Let this, the thumb distal phalange, hyperextend. Yeah, that's it. This, many piano teachers said, don't do that. And I said, go ahead and do it. Why? This is very important, because this is there's security here. When you're trying to balance on this, maybe that's a good intention, to balance on the thumb like that. It's not secure. This is just so secure. And this is like a one bone thumb. Oh, take a break. Yeah. I've done this a lot, so my thumbs can last longer. Yeah. Maybe their thumbs are getting tired. How do your thumbs feel? How does your hand feel? What does this thumb makeover do for you? Is it tired out? If we do this enough, your hand is naturally going to play different on the keyboard already. Yeah. Yeah. Side bending. So do the slide, fingers to the outside, come around and get up on the thumb. But this time keep the fingers kind of flat as if you're going to play the piano. And then close the space by close the space by rocking backwards and open the space by rocking forward. But don't lift the fingers. Just leave the fingers more or less pointing forward and a little down. That's your wrists. Look at my wrists. Look at my wrists. If your wrists are doing this, the space between the thumb and the fingers is not changing. I said rock forward to open this space. Yeah. Very important difference. Rock back to let this space close down. Let it rock back and really close it down. Yeah. Oh, Anne-Marie, you have to move. I can't see you. I could see that his tongue was less corporeal, a little more Anne-Marie. And Claire. I want to see both your thumbs. Okay, so look. So rock back, rock back, rock back. Feel it gradually almost closing. And now gradually, gradually open it up, open it up, open it up. It's like a hovercraft. And the thumb is carrying the horizontal fingers easily, 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 like a breath. It's like underneath your hand, it's like a lung. But the thumb is doing it. Of course, the rocking of the pelvis helps the thumb do that easier. So it's a little easier when I rock the pelvis. If I don't rock the pelvis, this is more like exercise. If I rock the pelvis, it's kind of like, oh, they go together. Oh, they go together. And now stay halfway. Stay halfway and start to bounce the hand like this. Bounce. Straight up and down. And not like this. Not like this, not rotating, but keep the hand flat and bounce it. That's it. Let your fingertips be a little higher, Christian. That's it, that's better. It's more like it's a trampoline. And now, look, go to the side. And down to the side. That's it. So look, when I'm over here, I can't see one of my thumbs. Ooh, now when I'm over here, I can't see the other thumbs. That's right. How do your thumbs feel? Oh, you're wiggling your fingers. Nicolaus,
I'm trying
you're wiggling your fingers.
Yeah, no,
just,
it was
oh, you're an experiment?
A side effect of trying to not lift my wrists.
Okay. Okay, if you don't want to lift your wrists when you do this bouncy thing,
yeah.
You come back further. Let your pelvis rock right back in your background. Yeah. Ulrika, fingers a little higher. That's it. Thank you. And now let it go back here. Come on back here. That's it. And now higher finger, and then back here, and then higher finger, and back here. Yeah, now like this. Hide one thumb, hide the other thumb. So you see, if I was only to do one thing, it's actually my hand is doing like this, like a windshield wiper. We should have done that first. I'm sorry, I did the bouncing one, but that's actually the differentiated version. First, come back. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, stand. This is basically the balcony position. Now just move the hands to the one side, and move the hand to the other side. So one thumb gets very open, and the other thumb is very tucked under. But not collapsed, not bent. Don't bend the thumb. Open one thumb, and you can still bounce on this one. And that's it. And now allow your body to go to. Allow your body to go to. Allow your body to go to. Good. Some people, it's a little segmented, a little... Try and get it nice and smooth. Very good. Yeah. How do your thumbs feel? And then start to bounce, bounce over here. Bounce, bounce, bounce over there. Good.
I have always the feeling that I collapse in here.
That's right. So go a little less far. Feel how far you can go without that collapse.
Oh, okay.
And then stop there and sort of feel that and play around with this, do a little circle like this. And then go back, and then maybe next time, because you played around with the comfort spot, then maybe next time you go a little further, and then you stop there and you play with that comfort spot. So you never push the boundary, you stay to the nice side of the boundary, but you explore getting a little closer to the boundary in a nice way. Because yes, this is designed to uncover. If you uncover, oh my God, I'm collapsing, that's a discovery, and it's an important discovery. We need to discover these things about ourselves. But then we treat these so-called weaknesses. It's a functional weakness. Oh yeah, but that's a learning. We have to discover it before we can improve it. Take a break. Oh my God. go back to the first exercise. Just notice, rub the hands and then allow the thumb and the fingers to separate out, the thumb going down the inside. Does this feel any different? Does this feel different from when you did it 15 minutes ago? Yeah. And then allow the fingers to go down the outside of the hand, so there's a much wider separation. And right here, do you feel more or less comfortable in this Christian L? Don't, if you stopped here instead of going here, if you stopped here, you could get more separation between church and state. Oh, yeah, you see, you're down here, and your thumbs are this far apart from your fingers. Ah. But like, my thumbs are this far apart from my fingers. Yeah, but why? Because I came back here, and I got my legs to help. Here, your legs are going to help really separate them more than if you're here. This is also nice, but this is for something else. Right here is to get the maximum separation of the thumb and the fingers with no muscular effort. Look, all I did was press in, and it's the leg that's separating them.
And you have to turn your elbow. So
Yeah, you have to turn the elbow. Elbow goes to the inside. Yeah, there you go. Fantastic. Look at that. Okay, enough. Questions? Questions about what the hell was that? Questions about applications? Questions about how does this relate to music?
Is this a basic for every session, practice session?
Yeah, you could do this as a warm-up.
As a warm-up?
This is a wonderful warm-up. Absolutely.
Okay. Are there any basics for warm-up, or is it very individual? Or in your opinion, there is, such as for thumb, is there a set of
You know,
a toolkit?
Yeah, exactly. People have been asking me for years to create a toolkit. And like somehow, I just created this now. I just made it up, right? But it came out of years of experience and there's excerpts from several of my books. But now I decided to, all that stuff in the books, I never related it to the pelvis. So, oh, let's do this, but let's do it with the pelvis. And so it becomes more of an awareness through piano movement lesson. And I always think, you're right, I gotta make a little list, like five of these little ATPMs. And then you just do 5 minutes of one, 5 minutes of another. And then maybe even 2 minutes, just to remind you, because I gotta practice, I don't have time for this. But something to get the sensory motor system just in this zone of, oh, I'm sensitive to myself, I'm sensitive to the tremendous power that's in that hand when you use it well, when it organizes itself to be potent and effective, largely through invoking the grasping action. The grasping action, if done well, from a lying down hand, grows an arch. That's it. And then there's all the variations. Do it with hand effort. Do it with arm helping. Do it any one of 100 ways in between. So you're right, I really should. But so far, what I've done is like I get on a roll and I create some damn new lesson that I never created before, like for today. And then, oh, this is great. Yeah, we should do this as a warm-up. And then tomorrow I'll do another one. And then by next institute, like I've already forgotten this one.
Yeah, I know.
They're all lost in the sea of old institute videos.
Yeah. Okay.
And what somebody should do is go back and like every awareness through piano movement lesson I taught, and then, oh, this one would be good for a real, one of the tools.
Mm-hmm.
Take 5 minutes. So that's a project that might eventually happen. But I'm always forging ahead,
Mm-hmm.
which is, which has its good points, but somehow too many gems get left by the side of the road, actually. Because my institute videos are not well organized. I've got hundreds of awareness through movement lessons, many repeats, but then in almost every one there's some new variation that wasn't in the other one, and nobody's ever gone through and cataloged all these variations.
Uh-huh.
Maybe when I'm dead. So.
Like the Alexander and I.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, exactly. Oh, then I have a goal, I have to make 550 of these.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so these exercises, this is not playing the piano, but this is doing something with your, giving your hand a sensory motor experience, a sensorial activity experience, where it will play better almost without thinking about it. So like in many of the lessons, I'm telling you, go, come on, stand up, move the arm like this, and you have to think, oh shit, move my arm. You want to be thinking about Brahms, you want to be thinking about Beethoven, not your fucking arm, yeah? So if the way of a well-organized hand, the way of a hand that moves in accordance with its skeletal structure, mapping on in accordance to a musical structure, if some of these ways of moving are just deeper, deeper, deeper in the motor cortex, deeper in our experience, then maybe, if we're lucky, we'll start moving well just from having done this bunch of exercises which seems to have nothing to do with piano playing. Because now the thumb knows more about what it is to be a thumb and what it is to relate. Oh, put your hands like this. Put your hands like this. Put the hand, lie the backs of your hand, and now, so your thumbs are touching the second finger, right? Or the thumbs are touching the side of the hand. Okay, now slide the thumb down to the tip of the second finger, and then slide the thumb back to lie beside the hand. Okay, so I'll do it just with one. Slide the thumb down here, and slide the thumb back here. So you're basically massaging the side of your second finger with your thumb. Massage the finger with your thumb. Maybe just do one. If you can do the side of your finger instead of the underside of the finger, the underside is this, but the side of the finger is here. You see, I'm massaging the side of the finger. Yeah, and look, and now turn the thumb a little this way, and now turn the thumb a little that way, and turn the thumb this way, and turn the thumb that way. So turn the thumbnail away from you. Turn the thumbnail towards you. That's right, and slide, and slide. Yeah, just do one hand because it's too complicated. The thumb is pointing that way, and the thumb follows its head, like the thumb goes, yeah, like that. And now retract, 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 retract. That's it, Ulrika. It's called the thumb corkscrew, and now turn the thumb more. Turn the thumb more. Roll the thumb like that. Now turn it this way. That's it, and now turn it the other way. Now turn it this way. Yeah, like that. So you feel your thumb turning. Like that. Thumb turns, thumb turns, thumb turns, thumb turns. Thumb turns, thumb turns. Some of you are doing it, everybody's doing it their own way. Some of you are doing it pretty good. No, you turned your thumbnail this way. You turned your thumbnail this way. I leave my thumbnail pointing the same direction as the finger. And I retract the thumb. You see, the thumbnail is always pointing in the same direction. The thumb does not point that way. The thumb points the same direction as the finger. The thumb points the same direction. The thumb tip points the same direction as the fingertip. That's right, and then you rotate the thumb. Rotate the thumb. Rotate the thumb. No, you turn the thumb to go that way. It goes this way.
I can't do the 180 degree.
Don't do 180 degree. Do as much as you can.
No, the perspective switch to I can't do the mirror image. Yeah.
I take the left hand.
Well, that was what I was doing. So.
But you see, my thumbnails are pointing the same way as my fingertips.
Yeah.
This is a funny way to teach a lesson. Wait a minute. So if I was if I'm looking at my own hand, then I would be looking at it like this. So I do this. Now you're all going to have it on the camera. This is great. This is great because I've taught the thumb corkscrew many times. Because the thumb is activated in a completely new way. It's not opposing and unopposing. It's not even adducting and abducting. It just stays adducted the whole time and rubs, and the thumb, the thenar group muscle is very active. And what's happening is that the hand is folding in on itself and the hand is unfolding and folding and unfolding and folding without opposing the thumb. It's sliding aside. So it's very ingenious. It's a completely other way of activating the thumb. And the thumb corkscrew is used many, many times in playing. I'm not going to get into where and how. It's a kind of a mystery. So, other hand, zoop, zoop, zoop. So it's just another demonstration of the incredible capacity for the variegated movement in the thumb. But it's the folding and unfolding of the hand which is so nice. Ooh. Yeah, and after you've done that, we can all go for coffee. So if there's any more questions, you're going to have to leave them till tomorrow.